Don't chase, attract what you deserve. This principle is not about passivity or waiting for good fortune to stumble upon you. No, it's about a fundamental shift in how we approach our goals, our dreams, and our very purpose in life. It's about understanding that true success, true fulfillment, true purpose, these aren't things to be hunted down like prey. They are to be drawn to us through the magnetic force of who we become. A flower doesn't chase the bees, it blossoms. And the bees are naturally drawn to its nectar. The moon doesn't pursue the tides. Its very presence creates the gravitational pull that moves the oceans. In the same way, when we focus on becoming our highest selves, we create an irresistible force that attracts the very things we desire. But what does it mean to attract what we deserve? It's about alignment. It's about becoming the kind of person who is in harmony with what you desire. If you want love, you must become loving. If you want success, you must embody the qualities of a successful person. If you want peace, you must cultivate peace within yourself. This is where many stumble. They want the rewards without becoming the person who naturally receives those rewards. They want the fruit without nurturing the tree. But life doesn't work that way. The universe responds not to what we want, but to who we are. Let me share a story that illustrates this principle. There was a young woman named Hannah who dreamed of becoming a renowned artist. For years, she chased galleries, exhibitions, and critics, desperately trying to make a name for herself. She worked tirelessly, often sacrificing her health and relationships in pursuit of recognition. But no matter how hard she tried, success seemed to elude her. The more she chased, the further it seemed to slip away. Hannah was on the verge of giving up when she met an old, wise artist who shared a profound truth with her. The old artist said, "My dear, you have been chasing the wrong thing. Instead of pursuing fame, focus on becoming the best artist you can be. Pour your heart into your work, not for recognition, but for the pure joy of creation. When you do this, you will not only create better art, but you will also become the kind of artist that success naturally gravitates towards." These words struck Hannah deeply. She realized that in her relentless pursuit of success, she had lost touch with the very reason she became an artist in the first place, her love for art itself. From that day forward, Hannah changed her approach. Instead of chasing galleries and critics, she focused on honing her craft and expressing her authentic self through her art. A remarkable thing happened. As Hannah poured herself into her work, not for recognition, but for the sheer love of it, her art began to transform. It became more vibrant, more authentic, more alive. And people started to notice, without her having to chase them. Galleries began to approach her. Critics started writing about her work. Collectors sought out her pieces. The success she had been chasing for so long finally came to her, not because she pursued it, but because she had become the kind of artist that naturally attracted it. This story encapsulates the essence of what we are discussing today. Hannah's journey from chasing to attracting is one we can all learn from. Regardless of our field or aspirations, it's about shifting our focus from the external to the internal, from what we want to have to who we need to be. Now, some of you might be thinking, but isn't this just a passive approach? Don't we need to take action to achieve our goals? And you are absolutely right. Attracting what you deserve doesn't mean sitting idly and waiting for success to fall into your lap. It means taking inspired action from a place of authenticity and purpose. When you are chasing something, you are coming from a place of lack. You are saying to the universe, "I don't have this and I need to run after it." But when you are attracting, you are coming from a place of abundance. You are saying, "I am worthy of this and I am becoming the kind of person who naturally receives it." This shift in mindset changes everything. It changes how you act, how you speak, how you carry yourself. It changes the energy you put out into the world, and consequently, what the world gives back to you. But make no mistake, this path of attraction often requires more of you than the path of chasing ever did. When you are chasing, you are often willing to compromise who you are to get what you want. But when you are focused on attracting, you must hold steadfast to your values and your vision, even when it's difficult. You must be willing to put in the work to become the person who deserves what you desire. So how do we make this shift? How do we move from a mindset of chasing to one of attracting? It starts with self-awareness. You need to understand who you are at your core, your values, your passions, your unique gifts. Because it's only when you are in alignment with your true self that you can attract what you truly deserve. Next, you need to focus on growth. Remember, attracting what you deserve isn't about waiting passively for good things to come to you. It's about actively becoming the kind of person who naturally receives those good things. This means constantly learning, evolving, and improving yourself. It also means being willing to face your fears and overcome your limiting beliefs. Often, the thing standing between us and what we deserve is not external circumstances, but our own self-imposed limitations. We don't attract certain things into our lives because deep down, we don't believe we deserve them. This is where the real work begins. It's not enough to say you want success or love or fulfillment. You have to truly believe you deserve these things. And more than that, you have to become the kind of person who embodies the qualities that attract these things. If you want abundance, you must cultivate a mindset of abundance. If you want love, you must become more loving. If you want respect, you must first respect yourself and others. This is the essence of attracting what you deserve. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I do all this and still don't get what I want? This is a valid concern, and it brings us to another crucial point: detachment from outcomes. When you are chasing something, you are attached to a specific outcome. You have a fixed idea of what success looks like, and anything short of that feels like failure. But when you are focused on attracting, you are more concerned with the journey than the destination. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, on aligning with your values and purpose, something remarkable happens. You start to realize that the journey itself is the reward. The person you become in the process of attracting what you deserve is often more valuable than the thing you were trying to attract in the first place. This doesn't mean you don't have goals or aspirations. It means you hold those goals lightly, understanding that the universe might have something even better in store for you than what you had imagined. How many times have you achieved something you thought you wanted, only to find that it didn't bring you the satisfaction you expected? And conversely, how many times has life surprised you with something wonderful that you never even knew to ask for? This is the beauty of attraction over chase. When you are chasing, you are limited by your own imagination, by what you think you want. But when you are attracting, you open yourself up to possibilities beyond your current understanding. It's like the difference between forcing a river to flow where you want it to go and aligning yourself with its natural current. The first approach is exhausting and ultimately futile. The second allows you to harness a power far greater than your own. This approach requires courage. It requires faith. It requires a willingness to let go of the illusion of control that comes with chasing. Because when you are chasing, you can always tell yourself that if you just try harder, run faster, you will catch what you are after. But attraction requires you to trust in something bigger than yourself. It requires you to trust that as you become the best version of yourself, as you align with your purpose and values, the right things will naturally come into your life. And not just the things you think you want, but the things you truly need to fulfill your highest potential. This trust isn't blind faith. It's based on a deep understanding of how the universe works. It's based on the principle that like attracts like, that what you put out into the world is what you get back, that you don't get what you want in life. You get what you are. Stop chasing. Stop exhausting yourself in pursuit of things that may not even really align with who you are. Instead, focus on becoming, focus on growth, focus on alignment. Ask yourself, who do I need to become to attract what I truly deserve? What qualities do I need to embody? What beliefs do I need to cultivate? What fears do I need to overcome? And then, my friends, do the work, not the frantic work of chasing, but the meaningful work of becoming, the work of aligning your thoughts, your words, your actions with your highest self. As you do this, you will find that you start to attract not just success, but fulfillment. Not just achievement, but purpose. Not just admiration, but genuine connection. Remember, you are not meant to chase crumbs. You are meant to feast at the banquet of life. But that feast doesn't come to those who are frantically running after it. It comes to those who have prepared themselves to receive it, who have cultivated the inner abundance that naturally attracts outer abundance. What this process of becoming looks like in practice. It starts with your thoughts. What you think, you become. So guard your thoughts carefully. Fill your mind with positivity, with possibility, with the unwavering belief that you are worthy of greatness. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems, on opportunities rather than obstacles. It means cultivating a mindset of growth and abundance, even in the face of adversity. Next, Align your words with these thoughts. Speak as if you are already the person you aspire to be. Use language that empowers you, that affirms your worth and your potential. Be mindful of the stories you tell about yourself, both to others and in your own mind. Are these stories serving you or holding you back? Then take inspired action. Notice I say inspired action, not just any action. When you are chasing, you often take frantic, scattered action, hoping that if you just do enough, you will eventually get what you want. But when you are attracting, your actions are aligned with your purpose. They come from a place of inspiration rather than desperation. This inspired action is often more effective and efficient than the exhausting pursuit of chasing. It's like the difference between thrashing about in water and calmly swimming with purposeful strokes. The first might create a lot of splash and noise, but the second will actually get you where you want to go. As you align your thoughts, words, and actions, you will start to notice a shift. Things that once seemed difficult begin to flow more easily. Opportunities that you might have missed before start to become apparent. People who can help you on your journey seem to appear at just the right moment. This isn't magic or coincidence. It's the natural result of aligning yourself with the universal principles of success and fulfillment. It's what happens when you stop fighting against the current of life and start flowing with it. This alignment, this process of becoming is not a one-time event. It's a continuous journey. You don't just decide one day to stop chasing and start attracting, and then everything falls into place. It's a practice, a way of life that you commit to every single day. There will be times when the old habits of chasing try to reassert themselves. There will be moments of doubt, of fear, of uncertainty. In these moments, it's crucial to remind yourself of your worth, of your potential, of the person you are becoming. It's also important to surround yourself with people who support this journey, people who believe in you, who encourage your growth, who remind you of your worth when you forget. Because make no mistake, this path of attraction can be challenging. It requires you to face your fears, to confront your limiting beliefs, to step out of your comfort zone again and again. But the rewards are immeasurable. Because when you focus on attracting what you deserve, you are not just changing your external circumstances, you are transforming yourself from the inside out. You are becoming someone who doesn't need external validation to feel worthy. Someone who doesn't need to chase success because success is drawn to them naturally. Someone who doesn't need to pursue happiness because they have found contentment within themselves. This inner transformation is the true goal. The things we chase, success, love, happiness, are not endpoints. They are byproducts of living in alignment with our true selves. When we focus on becoming the best version of ourselves, these things naturally follow. The most truly successful people you know, not just those who have achieved external markers of success, but those who radiate a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Chances are, these people aren't frantically chasing after anything. They have learned the secret of attraction. They have aligned themselves with their purpose, and as a result, good things naturally flow to them. Some people hear this idea and think it means just sitting back and waiting for good things to come to you. Nothing could be further from the truth. Attracting what you deserve requires active participation in your own growth and development. It requires you to step up, to take responsibility for your life, to do the inner work necessary to become the person who naturally attracts what you desire. It's like preparing a garden. You don't just throw some seeds on the ground and expect a bountiful harvest. You need to prepare the soil. Plant the seeds carefully, water them regularly, protect them from pests and weeds. You need to tend to your garden day after day with patience and care. In the same way, attracting what you deserve requires consistent effort and attention. You need to nurture your mind with positive thoughts and continuous learning. You need to cultivate your skills and talents. You need to tend to your relationships with care and authenticity. You need to nourish your spirit with practices that bring you peace and clarity. This process of cultivation is ongoing. It doesn't stop when you achieve a certain goal or reach a particular milestone. Because the truth is, there is no final destination in this journey of becoming. There's always room for growth, always new heights to reach, always more of yourself to discover and express. As you engage in this process of continuous growth and self-discovery, you will find that your desires begin to shift. The things you once chased after might lose their appeal as you discover deeper, more meaningful aspirations. You might find that instead of chasing after wealth, you are more interested in creating value for others instead of pursuing fame. You are drawn to making a real difference in people's lives. Instead of seeking constant excitement, you discover the joy of inner peace and contentment. This shift in desires is a natural result of becoming more aligned with your true self. As you peel away the layers of societal expectations and self-imposed limitations, you uncover your authentic desires that are in harmony with your highest good and the highest good of all. And when you pursue these authentic desires, you will find that the universe seems to conspire to help you, not because of some mystical force, but because you are now in alignment with the natural flow of life. You are no longer swimming against the current, but moving in harmony with it. This alignment creates a sense of ease and flow in your life. Not that challenges disappear, they are a natural part of growth and development. But you approach these challenges from a place of inner strength and clarity. You see them not as obstacles to be feared, but as opportunities for growth and learning. You develop a resilience that comes from knowing your own worth, from understanding that your value doesn't depend on external achievements or possessions. This inner strength becomes your foundation, allowing you to weather life's storms with grace and emerge even stronger. As you continue on this path of attraction, you will also notice a shift in your relationships. When you are no longer chasing validation or approval from others, you naturally attract people who appreciate you for who you truly are. Your relationships become more authentic, more fulfilling, more aligned with your values and aspirations. You will find yourself surrounded by people who inspire you, who challenge you to grow, who support your journey of becoming. In turn, you will inspire and support others, creating a virtuous cycle of growth and positivity. This ripple effect is one of the most beautiful aspects of shifting from chasing to attracting. As you transform yourself, you naturally inspire transformation in others. Your journey of personal growth becomes a catalyst for positive change in your family, your community, and beyond. So my friends, I urge you to embrace this principle: don't chase, attract what you deserve. Understand that you are worthy of greatness, of love, of success, of fulfillment, not because of what you have achieved or what you possess, but because of who you are at your core. Commit to the journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Align your thoughts, your words, and your actions with your highest aspirations. Cultivate the qualities that naturally attract what you desire. Be patient with yourself, knowing that true transformation takes time. Remember, the goal is not to reach a final destination, but to continually evolve, to continuously expand your capacity for joy, for love, for success, for making a positive impact in the world. But remember that every step you take towards becoming your best self is a victory. Each moment of self-awareness, each act of courage, each decision to align with your values brings you closer to the life you truly deserve. This path requires patience and persistence. It's not about instant gratification or quick fixes. It's about sustained, meaningful growth over time. Think of it as building a masterpiece brick by brick, brushstroke by brushstroke. You are creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. One of the most powerful aspects of this approach is how it transforms your relationship with failure. When you are chasing after something, failure can be devastating. It feels like you are falling further behind, like your goal is slipping away. But when you are focused on attracting what you deserve, failure becomes a teacher, a stepping stone on your path of growth. You begin to see that every setback is an opportunity to learn, to refine your approach, to become even more aligned with your true self. You understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but simply feedback on your current strategies. This shift in perspective allows you to bounce back more quickly, to maintain your momentum even in the face of adversity. When you are chasing, success is often defined by external markers, wealth, status, recognition. But when you are attracting, success becomes more about internal fulfillment. It's about living in alignment with your values, about making a positive impact, about growing and evolving as a person. This doesn't mean that external achievements become unimportant. Rather, they become a natural byproduct of your internal growth. You achieve not because you are desperately pursuing achievement, but because you have become the person who naturally creates value and makes a difference. How does it change your energy? When you are chasing, you often operate from a place of anxiety and scarcity. You are constantly worried about not having enough, not being enough. This energy is palpable, and it can actually repel the very things you are trying to attract. But when you shift to a mindset of attraction, your energy changes. You operate from a place of confidence and abundance. You trust in your own worth and in the abundance of the universe. This energy is magnetic. It draws people, opportunities, and resources to you. This shift in energy also affects how you show up in the world. When you are chasing, you are often trying to be what you think others want you to be. You might compromise your values or hide parts of yourself in an attempt to fit in or gain approval. But when you are attracting, you show up authentically. You are not trying to be someone else. You are focused on being the best version of yourself. This authenticity is incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who are genuine, who have a strong sense of self, who are comfortable in their own skin. By focusing on becoming your best self rather than chasing after approval, you paradoxically become more appealing to others. When you are constantly chasing, you are often operating from your ego, from a place of fear and lack. But as you shift to attraction, you start to tune into your inner wisdom more. You become better at distinguishing between the voice of your ego and the voice of your higher self. This enhanced intuition serves as a powerful guide. It helps you make decisions that are truly aligned with your highest good. It steers you towards opportunities that are right for you and away from those that might look good on the surface, but aren't in harmony with your true self. How it affects your relationship over time. When you are chasing, you are often living in the future, always striving for the next goal, the next achievement. But when you are focused on attracting, you become more present. You understand that the power to attract what you desire lies in who you are right now, in this moment. This presence allows you to fully engage with your life as it is, even as you work towards what you want it to be. You find joy in the journey, not just the destination. You appreciate the process of becoming, not just the end result. As you deepen your practice of attraction, you will also notice a shift in your resilience. When you are chasing, setbacks can be devastating because they feel like they are pushing your goal further away. But when you are attracting, you understand that setbacks are part of the journey. They are opportunities for growth, for refining your approach, for becoming even more aligned with your true self. This resilience allows you to maintain your course even things get tough. You don't give up at the first sign of difficulty because you understand that challenges are not obstacles to your success, but stepping stones on your path of growth. How does it affect your creativity? When you are chasing, you are often from a place of scarcity and fear. This can stifle your creativity, limiting you to safe, conventional approaches. But when you are attracting, you operate from a place of abundance and possibility. This opens up your creative channels, allowing you to come up with innovative solutions and unique approaches. This enhanced creativity doesn't just apply to traditional artistic pursuits. It affects how you approach problems, how you navigate relationships, how you envision your future. You become more adaptable, more imaginative, more open to new possibilities. When you are chasing success, you are often focused on what you can get. But when you are attracting success, you are focused on what you can give. You understand that true fulfillment comes not from accumulating things for yourself, but from making a positive difference in the lives of others. This shift from getting to giving is transformative. It aligns you with the natural flow of abundance in the universe. The more value you create for others, the more value naturally flows back to you. Not because you are seeking reward, but because that's how the principle of reciprocity works. My friends, the shift from chasing to attracting what you deserve is nothing short of transformative. It's a journey that will challenge you, that will push you to grow, that will require you to face your fears and overcome your limitations. But it's also a journey that will reward you beyond measure. As you embrace this principle, as you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you will find that your life begins to flow with a sense of ease and purpose. You will attract opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are truly aligned with your highest good. You will discover a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond any external achievements. Remember, you are not meant to spend your life running after crumbs. You are meant to feast at the banquet of life. You are worthy of love, of success, of fulfillment, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Your task is not to prove your worth, but to express it, not to chase after your dreams, but to become the person who naturally attracts them. From this day forward, stop chasing, start attracting. Focus on your growth, on your alignment, on becoming the best version of yourself. Trust that as you do this, everything you truly need will be drawn to you. You have within you everything you need to create a life of purpose, abundance, and joy. Every choice you make, every thought you think, every action you take is either moving you towards alignment or away from it. Choose alignment. Choose growth. Choose to become the person who naturally attracts what you deserve. And as you walk this path, remember that you are not alone. We are all on this journey together, supporting each other, inspiring each other, growing together. So go forth with courage, with determination, with the unshakable belief in your own worth and potential. Don't chase, attract what you deserve. The world is waiting for the unique gift that only you can give. It's time to shine your light and let your true self illuminate the world.